Hey gamers, this is Colteastwood, and I was thinking about the new PlayStation Now service. I talked about it in my last video, how for $100 a year you can just stream just about any game from the PlayStation 3 library. You just select the game like you would on Netflix or Hulu and you just launch it. You know, there's been speculations that there may be one more console out, like a PlayStation 5 and then the next Xbox. But then after that we may be looking at a service where you just stream it to a device. So I wanted to ask you a hypothetical question. If you buy a PlayStation 4 and on the low end, let's say you rent your games from GameFly. Let's say you rent 12 games a year. That's $250 that you spend on games alone to play games throughout a calendar year. And so I was thinking, you know, if you have a PlayStation 4, you pay about $50 a year kind of to own the console, like if you're going to break it up for how long you own the console before you buy a new one. So let's just even that out to say $300. Let's say you spend $300 a year to be a gamer on your console. And that's pretty reasonable. So I wanted to ask, what would you think if instead of the PlayStation 5, Sony or Xbox offered an alternative? You can keep your PlayStation 4 and use it as a streaming device for a game rental service like PlayStation Now. But instead, here's what you do. For $300 a year, you could stream every new game when it comes out. What do you think of that? That sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? I mean, I know $300 sounds like a lot, but let's say it's like 2019 and the PlayStation 5's coming out and you're like, I don't know, maybe I'll just try this streaming service. So instead of buying a $400 PlayStation 5, you get the streaming service and just spend like that $300 where you can just play every game you want, and they're going to be on the PlayStation 5 anyway, but you're just going to stream them. And you could just keep streaming games whenever you want. You get the new game or you can play an old game, and you don't have to own them because if you're paying that subscription service every year, you can just keep playing them. Is that weird? Or do you think that's totally evil? I think it's kind of an interesting idea. I mean, we buy a console and we love it, but then when a new one comes out, you know, we kind of go, well, you were great for a while and I still love you, but I'm going to get this new thing. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. I think it's kind of strange. But I think it's something they would do, especially if the Sony Bravia TVs and different Sony Blu-rays can just stream games. I mean, Microsoft could easily just offer this service cross-play where you could access it through your Xbox One or your PC, and then Sony can do the same thing with theirs. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. This is